But if you're investing in the US market, it's so overvalued. So rather than putting all your 20 in that right now, you might be looking at putting more in bonds right now and
yes,
and waiting for the market to cool.
Or cash, right?
Oh,
and
cash,
say,
yeah.
well, listen, mate, I know you're getting 5 and I know the market's going gangbusters, but there'll be a time when the market crashes and you'll say, well, now I can get 15 in the stock market,
Yep.
so I'm going to move it out of my 5 and put it into the 15.
Yep.
But we talked about it last week by just saying this is the part where you can't control, right? You can only look at stuff and say, okay, for example, Brazil's really cheap, right? Korea's really cheap. Mexico's really cheap. There's Poland is really cheap. Now, you can spread it across there, but with 20 grand, again, it depends. You might be better off saying, well, I'll put the 20 in Brazil, 10 and 10, right? 10 in cash and 10 in the Brazilian ETF, and that ETF earns me 7%.
Yeah.
Right? Or I'm going to put 5 in Brazil, 5 in Poland, 5 in Korea, 5 in Mexico, and I'll leave it there for an extended period, right? And I'll build up my cash pile through, I'll save my $100 a week, and at the end of every year I'll have $1,200 to, invest if I can.
Yeah.
So it's just the other thing that what you find a lot of young people do is they speculate heavily. They speculate heavily into really speculative, volatile stuff, right? Bitcoin, options,
Yep.
right? They, my options. I said to you a couple of weeks ago, I have put options on the US, right?
Yep.
Now they went up 50% in a week,
And down again.
and now they went to minus 2% yesterday.